Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe in a resourceful feeling of calm and relaxation. And as you exhale, just allow feelings of stress, tension, or worry to feel like it's melting away and leaving your body in that outward breath. I want you to imagine breathing in a bright, white energy of light, and allow that intense energy to be whatever resource is most useful for you right now. And maybe as you breathe in, you imagine breathing in a feeling of worthiness, a feeling that you deserve to be, that you aren't worthy because of accomplishments, achievements. You are worthy simply because you are alive. And as you breathe in that feeling of worthiness, allow any feelings of unworthiness to leave your body in that outward breath, feeling more worthy with every breath in, and allow feelings of shame, regret, any doubts about your capabilities. Just feel those doubts leave your body. You can imagine if it's a bright white, intense energy going in through your nose, just imagine something dark and shadowy leaving your body in that outward breath. As you consider this a transfusion, breathing in worthiness, exhaling unworthiness. As you breathe in and breathe out, feel deeper and deeper relaxed, and allow yourself to use the power of your imagination. And I want you to use the power of your imagination to imagine what it would be like to be on planet Earth, on an island, a tropical island surrounded by crystal clear waters. Imagine it being a sunny day. And I want you to use the power of your imagination to imagine that you're floating up. Imagine yourself floating up so you can see the island from above. You can see the oceans from above. Feel the lightness of floaty sensation as you start to think that beyond the gravitational pull of Earth is infinite possibility. I want you to get a sense that many people are trapped. They're financially trapped because the money they earn needs to be spent on bills and food. There are so many people that whatever they earn has to be spent, keeping them always on the threshold of having just enough. But it is possible, by reducing what you spend or increasing what you earn, to use the excess not to improve lifestyle but to acquire assets. And the more assets you acquire, the more they either appreciate in value or give you regular cash flow. And I want you to feel that this floating sensation is the feeling of financial freedom. And true financial freedom is where the income that flows to you passively covers all of the living costs, all of your bills, accommodation, vacations and food. All of it is covered by passive income that just flows in. And as you float up higher and higher, I want you to see the curvature of the earth. See for miles, even see other countries, because you're so high up and you can breathe clearly all the way up there. No need for a spacesuit. And I want you to feel that you are agonizingly close to leaving the gravitational pull to have infinite financial freedom. But as you look down, I want you to see there is a heavy rock there on the island all the way down, attached to a very long rope which is now around your waist. I want you to get a sense that the rock represents a disempowering belief, and the rope is attached to the rock and yourself. And no matter how much you try, you're not floating any higher because of the weight of that belief pulling you down. I want you to take pride in everything that you've been able to do so far to get this far. Your knowledge, your learning, your experiences, the risks you've took and everything you've learned. That's got you this far. But you can't simultaneously go further while still being attached to this belief. And maybe the belief is something as simple as, I'm not worthy enough. If it feels like it's a belief like that, let me know by nodding your head. But I want you to laugh inside at the idea of believing you're not worthy enough when the belief itself is incomplete. Are you worthy enough to carry out brain surgery on someone that needs it? Probably not. Are you worthy enough to win the Nobel Peace Prize? Probably not. But are you worthy enough to exist? Absolutely. Are you worthy enough to take risk, to learn, to make decisions, to get all of the success from the decisions you get right, and to learn from the decisions you get wrong? If you feel that actually it doesn't make sense to believe that you're not worthy because it's too vague a belief, worthy enough for what? You would be worthy enough to carry out brain surgery if you dedicated time and attention to learn to be a surgeon. Maybe you would be worthy of winning the Nobel Peace Prize if you dedicated time, energy, and attention to having a major impact on the planet and the world. I want you to get a sense that being worthy is not about permission. It's about doing what you can with what you have. And I want you to feel more than worthy of complete financial freedom. And all it takes is a willingness to let go of a belief that has only been holding you back. So if you could imagine that rock and that rope and feeling floaty, feeling you're so close to leaving the gravitational pull of Earth, and all you need to do is to cut the rope, let me know by nodding your head. And I want you to imagine there in your pocket is a knife, a sharp knife. And you have a dilemma, because you can stay attached to that belief that you've been attached to for so long, with a sense of predictability and certainty that you can take 2 steps forward and 2 steps back, that you climb up a ladder and then tread on a snake and you go up and down. It's predictable, it's interesting, there's drama, but you never quite make the progress that you want. In which case, do not cut the rope. Cutting the rope means letting go of that belief and acknowledging that you are worthy. Worthy to make decisions, worthy to make mistakes, worthy to improve, worthy to buy and acquire more and more assets until the cash flow of those assets give you infinite ability to acquire more assets. So if you want to keep the status quo, do not cut the rope. But if you're willing to leave the comfort zone, to adopt a new belief that you are worthy and always have been, let me know by nodding your head. And then imagine cutting the rope. And maybe it feels scary, but as you cut the rope, feel even more lightness, that you're floating up beyond the atmosphere and the orbit of planet Earth. And I want you to imagine that the solar system and the galaxy is now your playground. The ability to choose what you do, where you go, and how you live your life is the benefit of freedom. And not everyone has the temperament and the mentality to deal with that level of freedom, because it requires responsibility and discernment, vigilance and resilience. So allow yourself to feel worthy to explore new environments, to play new games, to breathe new atmospheres. Each step forward, a journey through your financial existence. And imagine being perhaps on a different planet, feeling that different rules apply here, because they do. That as you accumulate wealth, it requires new ways of thinking, new ways of living. It requires high levels of responsibility, humility, and the ability to be grateful, whatever life throws at you. And as you start to think of that environment of being trapped on the island or stuck to the rock, you feel like that is your past, and you've moved on from that past. And in doing so, you unlock incredible resources to try new things, to reduce friction, and to feel it is just a matter of time before financial freedom was not the finishing line, but the launch pad for incredible impact for you, your family, and the wider world. So take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes as I'm about to count from 1 to 10 to awaken you. You will return to the present, feeling that any beliefs of unworthiness are now in your past, and you feel a sense of freedom and excitement about what the future holds. Starting to count. 1, 2, 3, waking up. 4, 5, 6, more alert. 7, 8, open your eyes, open your eyes. 9, 10, wide awake, wide awake, wide awake.